Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube page. I'm your guy Jimmy Greenfield, and now since this is it, we got about just 3 more days until the decade is over. Now today I want to go over my top 3 favorite movies that was shot here in Cleveland. And as you all know, the third Spider-Man story, Tobey Maguire, was shot here in Cleveland, but that was only in the late 2000s. But now since we're coming towards the end of another decade through the 2010s, here's the top three my top 3 favorite movies that were shot here in Cleveland. Number 3, Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Now all of you know that the Russo brothers directed this, and they're both from Cleveland, and they directed several of them, such as Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. Now, as you all guys know, that the entire film was shot here in Cleveland, from East, from East 9th Street to South Park. Not South Park, but Tower City Mall. That's when they were going through, and also in the middle of downtown as well through the action sequences. They just shot immediately all here. But so it had positive reviews and it did well in the box office, and I'm very happy that it turned out the way it was. Number 2, The Fate of the Furious. Now, this is the 8th installment of the Fast and Furious franchise, and even though this was the first one without Paul Walker after he died in a car crash, I still loved it, by the way, because it did surpass The Force Awakens in opening weekend, by the way. And of course, it made the second most highest grossing film in the Fast and Furious franchise, behind Furious 7. Now they shot for about 3 weeks here, shooting in Cleveland, from East 9th Street to the Jack Casino, and of course also in the in the white garages, the part when the cars went flying down through the glass. That was shot here as well. And I really love the action as well when they chased Dom all the way through the city, and they also did it in the middle between Progressive Field and the Q, and it was awesome. It was really amazing of how they did that, and I'm really glad that even though Vin Diesel and The Rock had a beef in in the movie behind the scenes, I'm just happy that it was still Vin Diesel's movie along with the others, and The Rock was still there within the movie, that is. And to number 1 of all time, the First Avengers. Now, I love the First Avengers the most, and chose it to be number 1 because not only that it was shot in Cleveland, but it looks so awesome to be blasting through, have the team together, and not just have it about Captain America, but also that you have my favorite Iron Man, who's my favorite, by the way, and Black Widow, and the Hulk, and everyone else that was there, and they shot it all the way in downtown Cleveland, and it was awesome. Especially my favorite when Tony Stark got knocked out of the window and he put his armor back on, and just on perfect timing when he flew back up, and it was so amazing. It was so amazing of how they shot that in Cleveland, in the whole action, and I thought, damn, we looked so. The city looked so badass on screen, and it was really awesome. It was an awesome experience, that is. And then yeah, that's pretty much my top 3 favorite films ever shot here in Cleveland through the decade. They will long be remembered, and they will be very loved, and always be badass with the action and the car action as well, and also the superhero action. But in time, I am so looking forward to see Cherry, which is the Russo brothers' next project that are showing here in Cleveland right now, since October. So that's pretty much it what I have to make for my YouTube page. And in my next YouTube page, I'm going to talk about my favorite Disney Channel shows through the decade. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.